Okay, good morning everybody. So today we've just arrived in Rhode Island. We are in Providence, Rhode Island, the main city, I believe. Yes,
capital city of Rhode Island, state of Rhode Island.
Yeah, that's the one. Honestly, it was shorter to drive the 40 miles here from where we were stopping by Boston than it was to drive from the hotel into Boston. It's crazy. It's like 12 miles from the hotel into the main bit of Boston, 40 miles here, and we did it a lot quicker.
So otherwise known as the Ocean State, it can also have a nickname of Little Rhodey because it is the US's smallest state.
Right.
So we've actually been Alaska, which is the US's largest state. We can now say that we've visited the smallest state.
Yeah, and I did just Google quickly. I based it on Texas because we all know like the size and shape of Texas. Alaska's a weird one. You can fit Rhode Island into Texas almost 221 times. That's how small this state is.
You just said, I wonder how many times it'll fit into Texas.
Yeah.
So that's how many times. But yeah, we're just gonna potter about and just go explore and just see what's what really.
So we've parked at the Providence Place Mall. Seemed the easiest place to park. There might be cheaper places. I think I read that there's a lot of street parking and stuff. It was weird for the pricing. It was like 0 to 2 hours was free, 2 to 5 hours was like $2, and then over that it was all different prices. So if you know you're only going to be here for a few hours, it's probably a really good place to park.
So this building behind is the Rhode Island State House, and it is absolutely beautiful. As we were just walking up to it, I was like, Kev, look at that building, it's just absolutely stunning. So it's made of white Georgia marble, and the dome is the 4th largest self-supported marble dome in the world. And the actual building was completed in 1904, but then I think it underwent a major renovation in the late 1990s, it says.
Yeah, and also it was one of the first major public buildings to have electricity. All interesting facts there.
And it's very beautiful. Have I mentioned that?
So as you can see, they are doing some work to the top of the dome. Always seems the case when we come a lot of these places, that they're always doing work. Oh well, not much we can do about it really. Interesting fact, there's no difference between Capitol building and State House. I've just been Googling it. So 39 of the 50 states use the term Capitol for their building. And then 2, Indiana and Ohio, use one word, State House. And then 8 states use State House, 2 separate words, when they're talking about their capital buildings and seats in the government. So there's no difference, just to point out, because some places we've been and seen capital buildings and this is a State House. So I thought I'd just clear up any confusion, because we had some confusion whilst Googling these things.
We were just saying, because we've seen a lot of capital buildings in the places we've been, and we were saying, so what's the difference between a capital building and a state building?
No.
But Kev's just explained.
There we go. I hope I explained it properly and hope that those chainsaws aren't too loud.
So I was just saying to Kev how it just looks so white. I was saying, does it ever get dirty? But I've just Googled it and it says Georgia marble, which is what it's made out of, is composed almost entirely, more than 98%, of one ingredient, calcium carbonate. And this means that it is free from minerals and discoloring agents that could work from within to stain or discolor the material. So that's why it's so pretty and white. So another interesting fact about the Rhode Island State House is that it holds one of the 57, I believe there is altogether, replicas of the Liberty Bell. And I believe this one is also the 37th replica. So we have actually seen the real Liberty Bell in Philadelphia, but it's pretty cool if you want to go inside and have a look, because I believe there is a couple of guided tours that you can go on, and there is also times when you can go in and just kind of do a self-guide and walk yourself around. So it's pretty cool if you want to go in and have a look at that. So make sure you do come inside, because if you think it's beautiful from the outside, just wait till you come in the inside. Just be careful, because some of the doors do say Senate members only, so just watch where you're going, make sure you don't walk into any areas where you're not supposed to be. We haven't seen the replica of the Liberty Bell yet, but we'll keep having a look around to see if we can find it.
Okay, so we have found the Liberty Bell.
Replica, Kev. Get the replica bit in.
Because it's got no crack in it. I thought there'd be a crack in it, really. I'm a bit disappointed, but we have seen the original one, so you can't really moan too much about there being a lack of crack.
So we just come out now, but I highly recommend going in for a visit.
Definitely.
Where we first started off, when we were showing it, that was the south side. Make sure you come around the other side to the north side, and then you go through the entrance there if you're wondering how to get in it. But yeah, I thought it was really cool. The flag that the Apollo 11 mission took up and brought back, and there's also 3 tiny pieces of moon rock, which was really cool.
Yeah, miniature flag.
Yeah,
not a full-size flag,
yeah,
but a tiny little one, yeah. I've just realised, much like the White House, the south side is where all the grass is, and the north side is where the road is. So if you've been to that and you're coming to here, think about it that way.
I was just saying actually about the flag in there for the state of Rhode Island that they took up to the moon. Did they do it for every state? But I was just Googling it quick in there, and it said something about 9 states are messing their pieces of moon rock.
Yeah, there was like 3 tiny specks in some resin or something.
Yeah. So I don't know if did they take a flag up from every state, I'm guessing, and bring moon rock back for all the states? Yeah, it's the first time I've heard about it.
No, yeah.
So right by the Rhode Island State House, make sure you come down here and check it out because it looks really cool. So this is known as Waterfire. So it was started in 1994 by a guy called Barnaby Evans. And what they do is light these fire pits. I think it says there's over 80 of them. So it's only held from May through to November on Saturday evenings about twice a month. So unfortunately, that's not one of the days that we're going to be able to see it later on, but I bet it looks absolutely beautiful. We've actually seen some photos and videos on it before we left, and it looks stunning.
Yeah, so this whole area here is Water Place Park. Okay, so if you're trying to Google it, you can put Water Place Park in, and then let me just come past Stacey. So like you say, you go down the river, you can actually go on a gondola ride. You go all the way down the river along the fire pits, and you can actually see the old wood still in them. So somebody's got to come let's just say every other Saturday, and manually replace all the wood and start fires in 80 of these little fire pits.
I think it says it starts just after sunset and they put it out about midnight, but it is a free event. I think they encourage people to come, but how amazing would it be from them apartments up there? They've got a really good view of it. So in October as well, I think they're going to be celebrating, because like I said, it started in 94, so they're going to be celebrating the 30th anniversary of it, so maybe they'll put on something special then for it.
Might put some fireworks on with it as well.
Maybe.
Here's a tip. Rhode Island petrol seems to be a lot cheaper than Boston petrol. I mean, I filled up at our hotel, well, not at the hotel, the gas station next to the hotel, this morning. I paid $3.35 a gallon, and that was cheap. It was normally around close to the 4, and here it is $2.97 a gallon. Yeah, maybe fill up here.
Still cheaper than back home though, right?
Oh, of course, yeah.
a lot
of course
cheaper
it's cheaper than back home. Right, okay, so we are just down the road now at Baba's. They claim to be the original New York system hot wiener, okay? And whilst I was reading about this, I asked these, and his hot dogs are beef, chicken and pork, and then you put mustard on, chopped onions, celery salt, and meat sauce. Not chili. This is meat sauce, because apparently I was reading chili is tomato based, meat sauce is grease based. So that makes it sound very appetizing. It does look nice, so to be fair, I'm just going to jump right in. This end seems to have more meat sauce, so we'll go with the greasier end. That's actually really nice. The celery salt gives it a nice tang, and you can tell there's no tomato in that meat sauce at all. But I'd highly recommend one, just for something a little bit different, and I'm definitely going to polish all this off. And I'm glad Stacey got whatever she got instead of wanting to try a bit of this.
with hot dogs, it either has to be 100% beef or 100% chicken for me, and that one's got a bit of pork in, you say, and I can't. I don't know. It's somewhere since I got older, I've really just gone off pork. I just can't eat it anymore, so it's a no for me. So I've gone for the all-American French fry. So
Big shock.
yeah, I love fries. It's going to fill a hole for a little bit and, you know, pace yourselves out till later on. But yeah, I'm happy with my French fries. Kev, you can eat your hot dog.
So on the way to the New York System hot dog place, I read an article where somebody's mother had a saying you have to eat two so they fight between themselves and not against your stomach, because with it being
if you only had one, you'd fight with your stomach.
Because with it being a grease-based sauce. So I just like read that it was a grease-based sauce and only had the one. Could have eaten a lot more than one. It wasn't like greasy. I think they just mean like it's the fat from the beef in the meat sauce kind of thing. I don't think they add a lot of grease to it, which is what I kind of
thought it was going to be.
I was thinking, I was expecting overly greasy, because they said like it used to be wrapped in wax paper, and by the time you get it out the bag, it'd soak through all the wax paper. But it wasn't. It was nothing like that. So maybe they used to go a bad spot.
You're going to want to go back get another one now, aren't you?
Hey, well, there was a guy in there, he had 3. So, I mean, Stacey ate more fries than I ate hot dog. So
you had a load of them.
I had a couple. I had the crispy ones, Stacey had all the big ones.
So we've just had a quick look around the Providence Place Mall. I think we're going to head to Roger Williams Park now.
Something like that.
It looks nice there from what we've seen on pictures.
Yeah, and I want to go Dell's Frozen Lemonade or something like that.
Oh yeah, you keep banging on about this Dell's
Apparently
Lemonade.
it's a Rhode Island institution. But yeah, Stacey's been dragging me around the mall, making me spend money.
Hey,
so,
I've had nothing.
For
nothing
once.
of that in there is
For
mine.
Once. Yeah, that's
you
all
got
mine.
a good deal, so you may as well
exactly.
have had it.
So yeah, we're just going to jump in the car. Oh, we're going to try to go to Starbucks on the way as well, because the one in here didn't have the mugs. So I think there's one on the way down there somewhere. Right, we've got the Starbucks mug. We literally parked on this car park, ran across, picked it up, and we're now running back. Well, fast pace anyway, because I'm not paying $8 for 1 hour of parking, let's put it that way.
We've literally been 2 minutes, but if we get home to a fine, this mug could end up costing us like hundreds.
And also, there's a Cybertruck over there. I don't actually like them in person. They look better on the telly, let's put it that way. So we've just been to Dell's, got 2 medium frozen lemonades. I've had watermelon.
I've had just lemonade.
Which shocked me, because Stacey doesn't normally like just lemon things.
I don't mind in a drink. It's more like lemon flavoured, like cake or yogurt or anything like that.
But lemon ice
nice.
pops are your least favourite as well, though.
Yeah, that's true as well. I do like this, though. It was either this or the cherry, but I just went for the plain lemonade.
Yeah.
I would have drank mine with a straw, though. But apparently you looked it up online and you're not supposed to. Well,
according to their website.
It's obvious that you're a tourist if you're seen drinking it with a straw.
Yeah.
So
it was a weird consistency. I didn't know what to expect when we got here. I mean, it's very nice. It's not very strong, which is probably a good thing for you. But
I had a sip of yours because I don't like watermelon flavoured things. Yeah. And that actually is nice.
Yeah. So it says the heat of your hand will melt it enough for you to drink some. But I didn't know what I was expecting, but it's quite nice. It is nice. It's a soft frozen lemonade, I think it says on the sign.
I think I'd still prefer to drink it with a straw, but I won't. Do it the local way.
So we are just in the Roger Williams Park now, and we pulled up to the seal house, which no longer has seals, but used to.
It has got a big zoo at this park, apparently, that you can pay to go in, and we aren't going to do that, but there is a zoo here if you want to actually probably go and maybe see some sea lions.
Yeah, it seems quite a large park. It's one of those parks that you can drive around. So, because that always makes me laugh. Because even the other night when we were at the hotel in Boston, I was speaking to the guy at reception, and I was talking about parking for the Boston Red Sox. I was like, I've seen one, it's about a mile away. I said it's about 15 minutes away. He was like, oh, it's more like 20. I'm like, that's okay.
Yeah.
So as we say, this is a park made for the Americans so you can drive around, because it is quite big.
I'm fighting with this lemonade. Like I say, it needs a straw, but I don't want to go like that too much because it just goes splat like that on my face. So I'm trying to shake it and then get a little bit up. It's nice though.
It is nice on this warm day.
So we've now left Roger's Park. Roger Williams, was it?
Maybe, I can't remember.
I can't even think what it was called now, because we've got Raising Cane's on the mind. We have been round the Wrekin trying to find this, because we went to one that was being built, but it was on the sat-nav in the car.
Yeah, and by Wrekin, if you don't know what that means, it's we've just been all around the place.
Yeah, yeah, not everyone knows that saying, but yeah, round the Wrekin. So Kev has literally drove miles trying to find this because he knew I wanted a Raising Cane's.
Yeah.
He's gone out the way and everything. Because like I said, the first one was being built.
Yeah,
So-
but it was on Google Maps as it was open, so I don't know what happened there.
But we tried when we did the US road trip at the beginning of the year, and we drove from DC to Orlando. Can't remember whereabouts on that journey, but we tried a Raising Cane's for the first time.
We had a couple, didn't we?
We did have a few, yeah, but it was the first time ever trying it, and I absolutely loved it. I think the chicken is really nice.
We absolutely love it. We've had the box combo, so it's such a simple menu. You've literally got chicken tenders, that's it. They either come in the tenders or you can have them on a chicken burger, and literally that's it. And they do 100-piece chicken tender, I forgot what it's called now, tailgate box. So 100 chicken tenders. Now, I'm going to try this quick and say something that might shock a few people, okay? Oh, red hot. It's always red hot as well. That is so hot, but it's so nice. We think this is a lot nicer than Chick-fil-A. Don't come at me in the comments, because I know some people call it God's chicken.
The God's chicken?
This is a hell of a lot better.
I'm nodding my head in agreement as well. I love the chicken from here.
And do you know what Stacey really loves from here? It's crinkle fries.
A crinkle
She is,
fry.
and you have to have the cane sauce. It's like a ketchup, mayonnaise-based sauce with some spices in there. Delicious.
And also some Texas toast.
You can't go wrong. And all this washed down with, well, mine's Diet Coke, Stacey's is a Dr. Pepper. I would like to go, I can't remember where it is now, because it's really funky inside. They've got like disco balls and Elvis on the wall and stuff. Post Malone's got one.
Got a what?
He's got a Raising Cane's.
Has he?
And it's funky as anything. It's all purple and all the buildings different. I'd love to go that
like
one.
a franchise, and Eco owns one or
Oh,
something.
sorry, wrong goal. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's a franchise or they've done it for him.
right,
There
so
is a
cool.
Post Malone one. It looks amazing.
Are they playing like Post Malone music when you're in
Maybe.
there?
It was so funny. The one we went to in Kissimmee, which was near the villa we stopped at, it was on like a retail part like this. And on the Friday night when we drove past, I think we went for pizza that night, didn't we, Stacey, on that retail park? And
Oh, we did. Yeah, pizza. Yeah.
And we were like, why is there 3 police cars here? They had 3 police officers stationed around this retail park car park directing the traffic because it was that busy. That's how good this chicken is.
So we've just eaten that, and we didn't leave a scrap of it.
Not
we ate
a thing.
every single bit. It was
Apart from,
lovely.
I think there's a sesame seed there.
Oh yeah, I did chuck a bit of toast to a little bird because I felt sorry for him.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah,
other than that,
we ate the rest.
Yeah, we've got about an hour and 20-minute drive, I think it is, to our next hotel tonight, which is in a place, I think it's Norwich, Connecticut.
Oh, is that
where
what
we're
state we're
stopping.
going next, is
That's
it?
next
Oh.
state. That's what you'll see tomorrow.
I keep forgetting.
Next week, tomorrow for us. Next video, we'll be going to New Haven,
Oh, right, okay.
which is home of some of the best pizza apparently in America. And also, I can never remember if it's America's or the world's first hamburger.
Oh.
The place where they cook them upright and serve it on bread.
So we'll be trying one of those.
Yeah, and whatever else comes along.
But yeah, we've had a great day in Providence, Rhode Island. We just enjoy being back over in the States. We just absolutely love it. I think in all these videos, no matter where we go, you're going to hear us say, we've loved it there, and I've really enjoyed it today.
Yeah, we always do.
Just so happy to be back over here.
Yeah, so I think we're going to refill these sodas up.
Oh yeah,
for the
get
drive.
some Dr Pepper in that.
You having a full fat Dr Pepper?
I know, I've already had one. I'll have another
You're
one.
on holiday,
it's all right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll just have Diet Coke though, because I'm watching my figure.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right. So I think we'll go wash up, sticky fingers and all that.
Yeah.
So as always, hope you've enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.